Welcome to Rockford Buzz the podcast. This is Courtney.
And I'm Jake.
And we have a very special guest with us, Nick from the Brickhead family.
Yes.
Well, thanks, guys, for having me back.
Back again.
back.
Take
again.
two.
Take two. I
Jake,
hit the cutting room floor.
Jake's a derp. something happened, but I'm not sure what. But I know that it was just me derping.
Nope. Hey, you know what? At least you guys were like, okay, we'll have you back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Derps happen
So I
sometimes.
appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Of course, thank you for coming back.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
In my defense, I figured, we shoot 300 plus videos a year. Mm-hmm. So if I derp a few times,
hey, you know what?
I'm still a solid A+.
I've lost a lot of footage over the years.
Yeah.
Even going out to like a convention somewhere and come back and that's like. What did I do with that memory card?
Right, where'd the memory card go?
Where'd the memory card go? So, yeah, I've had dirt moments too.
Yep, happens to the best of us.
Exactly.
Last time I think we were still filming on a phone too.
Yeah.
Now we have this.
Yeah.
Now we have a camera and the surface of the sun and a boom
right,
mic.
Exactly. Right? I have to take some tips from you guys.
Blankets hanging from the ceiling.
That's for sure.
Oh gosh. So for people who don't know, what is the Brickhead family?
The Brickhead family is a family-friendly YouTube channel where we do. It's a lot to based on Lego, but we also do like family vlogs. The dumb challenges that come out throughout the year, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And we just like to have fun. We like to go out to like local events and do vlogging from them, or go to conventions around the country for Lego and do some filming there and
Nice.
Yeah,
share with the rest of the world.
You were just out in Philly, right?
I was at Philly last year.
Okay.
But a couple weeks ago, I was in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I have to say, when I think about Lego, I don't exactly think about Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham is actually a pretty big city for
Really?
Legos. Yeah. Chicago is the biggest convention area for Lego.
It's convenient for you.
Exactly.
I'll just drive down the street.
Exactly, just drive down the street. But Birmingham is a big event down there. Mm-hmm. It's Brick Fair, Alabama.
Okay.
And I've actually been working with them a few times now, because back in October last year for Halloween, I went down there to Jersey for Brick Fair, New Jersey.
Oh, nice.
And the showing in Alabama was twice as much as what New Jersey was.
Wow.
So that's just telling you what kind of numbers that Alabama brings.
Is Poland.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good job, Alabama.
Exactly, right?
You got something right, I guess.
And then in August this year, I will be going to another Brick Fair, and it's their biggest show, and it's going to be in Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
So, it's Brick Fair, Virginia.
That's so cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And once again, we have Chicago this year. It's on Father's Day weekend, and we will be showing there.
Very cool.
That's fun.
Because whenever I go to these Brick Fair shows, I'm basically going to help, set up and run the show. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really displaying. So Chicago is like our home show to where we can bring our stuff. And we were going to have like 16 feet of layout. So
wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Lego.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's just the tip of the iceberg for what we have for Lego is what we can put on that table.
That's crazy.
Because you will come into our house and it's, Lego is everywhere. You walk in, we have a 8-foot table of a city layout. Where we put in roads and buildings, and we got the big old Ghostbusters firehouse in there. So the Ghostbusters are always protecting our Brickheadville, USA.
Your home set.
Yep. So,
important.
And then we got shelving units all throughout the kitchen area. You go into the bathroom, we got stuff in the bathroom. Kids' room is just loaded from. Yeah. We have bins,
floor to ceiling.
Bins.
So when you started the YouTube channel, did it start as Lego?
Yeah. Actually, when we started up the channel, it was originally going to be for Rock Band. The video game Rock Band?
Yeah.
Well, at that time, they were trying to do promotion for the new Rock Band game coming out. So they were doing what was called the Road Crew, to where, you would promote through that. Mm-hmm. And, I was pretty good at it. So, me and the kids, we did a dumb video up and where we're banging on drums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they rejected us.
Oh, no.
So then we're like, we still have fun, doing this video.
Yeah.
I'm like, and we do dumb stuff all the time. The kids, the kids,
I can relate to that.
The kids are always watching these dumb videos on YouTube. I'm like, we do this, but we just don't put it on video, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's just continue doing videos. And my son's like, well, we love Lego, so how about we just do Lego stuff?
That's awesome.
So that's how.
That's kind of how it all kicked off and got started.
Yeah. So rock band, being a rock band road crew reject, and it's funny because we actually have a video out that we did like an MTV behind the music type thing.
Oh, for the rock band,
for being rejected out of rock band. That's amazing. So it's just dumb fun stuff that me and the kids love to do. So
that's so cool.
Yeah. So
it's nice you can get the family involved.
Oh yeah. The kids love getting on video, and we go out places and to these events, and the kids act like they're stars, right?
Yeah, so, they're just owning the place.
Like Chicago last year, we had like 10,000 people come across our table, and a lot of people were like, "Oh yeah, we love your stuff." And
oh wow,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's really crazy because I think we're 5 years in now on the Brickhead Family Channel, and we have over 500 videos. Like I said, and it spans between, actual Lego stuff and all that other stuff. But once a week, we do a live show.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays, it's called Let's Chat Wednesdays, where we actually like to live feed on YouTube and have interaction with fans,
so
where
cool.
they can write in, talk to us, live on there, and we have fun. And we started a couple weeks ago where we're the unofficial kickoff, like pregame show for the Lego Masters show that is now on Fox.
Okay.
So we tagged ourselves on that.
Gonna ride this wave.
And rightfully so, because actually Lego Masters contacted us when they were casting for the show. So we, went on a casting call for Lego Masters, and we made it like deep into the process of it.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the line, I think they decided that they weren't going to go with anyone younger than 18. So, because I was going on with my son, he's a 16-year-old. And, they loved us in casting. They're like, oh, yeah, you guys are awesome. And then, boom, nothing. So it's heartbreaking.
Now you got to make another MTV style
yes.
video.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Lego Masters
Lego
rejects.
There's rejects, exactly. But yeah, I have friends on the show, so, I'm keeping in contact and how the process went with them, and hopefully, knock on wood, if there's a season 2, maybe they'll adjust what they're doing. So.
Right.
Maybe. Or it'll be like just enough time to where he'll turn 18 and you can
exactly.
You can join in.
Yeah. So you never
know what's going to happen, right?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
yeah. And,
it's just all one big wild adventure.
And we are not the best Lego builders in the world, like most of our friends are, but we have fun with it, and because. With the Lego community, it's more of an introvert community,
right?
And we're very, very extrovert.
Yeah.
So we bring a little bit more of the flair to the Lego community. And you brought up Philly last year. I like to do characters on the channel. I have Rock God Daddy Brickhead, who came out from the Rock Band Reject, right? So I dressed up as Rock God Daddy Brickhead, and we also have a character that we bring out during Halloween. It's Dead Daddy Brickhead, which is kind of like a crypt keeper type-ish like character.
Sure.
And I went to Philly last year, and I dressed up as these characters, right?
Yeah.
And all these introverts are like, what is this guy doing? So
looking at you like you're on drugs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I was keeping up with the people that are on Lego Masters, and there's a girl group. They're cosplayers that got on the show, and they were
Super fun.
They were at a Lego convention over the weekend, and in cosplay gear. I'm like, I started a trend a while ago.
Yes.
You guys are acceptable, but I was looked at like I was a freak.
Right.
You paved the way.
Oh, definitely. I like to say I paved the way for Amy and the crew there. So
you walked so they could run.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
So you do have all these spooky adventures with your Legos and with your son. You were doing like some ghost hunting around town.
Yeah.
And then you started a new podcast.
Yes, the new podcast, it is called Ghost Freaking Talking. Basically, YouTube got into this weird thing to where if you were considering yourself a child's channel, you couldn't have like
Halloween stuff,
spooky
basically.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's called a COPA law, and it almost took down the entire Lego community to begin with. But so I took everything that we did for ghost hunting and turned it into a new channel to where it's a little bit looser. It's not safe for kids to listen to because we do get a little bit more adult with it. Because it's more of a subject matter that you had to dive into a little bit deeper like that. Right. But yeah, Ghost Freaking Talking is a podcast that can be found on Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, anywhere you can get a podcast.
What's crazy for me is that like a tweak in the algorithm causes you to have to like pivot on like your entire content strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the all-powerful algorithm.
Yeah.
Exactly. And and it's been prosperous because we with the podcast we've made new friends in town. Wolf Hollow.
Yes.
You guys have done some work with Wolf Hollow.
Yep.
And
great people.
they were really kind enough to have us in on their special tent day, where you get that tent, that awesome tent you get to set up in. And we did a live stream on YouTube for our podcast for 4 hours there, where people would come in the shop and they would share their ghost stories with us, and it was during Christmas, so we brought in stories of Krampus and how Christmas trees came to Christmas trees, and how it's all tied to like that paranormal world.
Yeah.
So it's been cool, wearing two different hats.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's a lot. I have to ask a real quick question though. As someone who might be, let's see, I did not sign up for the possibility of a 15-hour live stream. Okay? This is not my idea. How was a 4-hour live stream?
4-hour live stream is a baby live stream for us.
Is it really?
Yeah, we set, I believe it was the weekend after New Year's Eve this year, we did a 23-hour stream.
Stop being a baby.
I have nothing to say now.
Exactly.
Just gonna stop being a baby.
The kids got new huge sets for Christmas and that, and we just set the camera up, and for almost went
a whole day.
Almost a whole day. We
built Lego.
Yeah, we built Lego and live streamed, and we had people in and out of the chat.
Yeah.
4 hours is nothing.
Nothing.
Four hours was nothing. So, but that was a different setting because we were actually out and about. So we were like, people walk in the store and we'd yell at them. You could see us on the podcast. We'd be yelling at them, hey, come over here. You believe in ghosts? Do you have a ghost story?
Right.
And some people are coming in like, I just came here for the cookies because it was like cookie walk or whatever it was that day.
Yeah.
So it was funny because one guy come in, he's like, oh, I don't believe it. I don't believe in that stuff. And then he goes, but that one time, and that's the catch.
Oh,
that's the
catch, right?
That's the catch is that
one time.
Yeah, everybody has that one story where they couldn't explain it, and in the world of paranormal means unexplained. So
there you go.
Yeah, if you have.
So if you got that one story, guess what?
Exactly. Write to us at ghostft@yahoo.com. And then,
it's almost like you do that a bunch.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, because with Ghost Freaking Talking is we want to get people to write in their personal stories. I've actually had a couple people, that came and did an interview with me at my house that had stuff happen. And so, we're open to that kind of, content too.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So after all of that, what do we have here? We have some goodies in front of us.
Oh yeah, we have a bunch of fun stuff. And when we were doing the Lego Masters casting call, they were like, well, what's your guys' kind of like thing you do? And I'm like, well, we tie in the spooky with a lot of our builds. So if you see what the stuff that we have here, being a huge Ghostbusters fan, I think that's what kicked me off. But here we go. We got Slimer.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, exactly. Look at that guy.
Look at that guy.
Keeping up with the Ghostbusters stuff, we do have a Brickhead style of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
As a chibi.
Yep. So check him out. He's really cool. And then
other classic horror.
Yeah, exactly.
Characters.
We have Michael Myers. We have Jason and Freddy. And these were actually nominated for an award in Philly last year.
That's super cool.
In a movie category. So.
And what's nuts is like none of these here come with instructions, right?
No.
Like you just like built them from a bucket.
Yep. These are all just pieces that we like to go out and hit clearance sales at Walmart
Yeah.
and like that.
Yeah.
And what we'll do is take all the pieces, we'll sort them out, and then we'll get an idea of like, let's do this for this build. So
Yeah.
we'll go in and just pull the pieces out, no instructions, and
just start clicking
Oh my
bricks
goodness.
together.
exactly. And when we go to like comic conventions and we show these off, people are like, "Oh, I want to buy that," and I'm like thinking, I don't know how I would be able to.
I don't know how I built this.
I don't know how I built it to begin with. It just looks good right now.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know how
I don't know
to reverse
how to-
engineer it.
Right, replicate that.
So if we could, and my son has actually gone back on a couple of these and was looking at the piece count, and he's like, it's like $20 in pieces. He goes, let's sell it for $50.
There you go.
So maybe one day you'll see a Brickhead family line of Lego sets.
Yeah.
That
That'd
would be so
super
cool.
neat.
Yeah.
Real quick personal question. How calloused are everybody's thumbs in your family?
Oh, it gets
Snapping all those bricks in.
It definitely gets bad, especially when doing these 16-bit guys.
Because of all the little nubs.
All the
right?
little nubs and trying to press them down
Yep.
and that.
Make sure they're like tight and secure.
Yeah, exactly. And just walking along the floor in my house. It's like,
That was going to be my next
that's
question.
the most dangerous thing
Yeah.
It's
ever.
that scene from Home Alone, but just everywhere.
Exactly, everywhere.
everywhere.
You be walking out of the bathroom, all of a sudden it's like,
Dude, so you need to invest in some old man slippers.
Old man slippers.
Old man slippers are where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. And the worst is there's a Batman. They have a Lego Batman.
yeah, and little pointy helmet.
He's got the little pointy helmet, and that is one of the worst Lego bricks to step
Sharpest.
on because it's
Like
like
little
getting
two tiny
banged.
knives,
Yeah,
just
you're
like-
getting banged. Put it in the bottom of your foot, and I've done it like on multiple occasions. So you would think I would learn to look to where I'm stepping with all the Lego in the house.
Nah.
So with the rest of these builds, like I said, we go more of the creepier vibe. Right here it's kind of like a vignette.
Okay.
It's got the classic scene of Freddy Krueger coming through the wall.
Coming through the wall.
But he's actually attacking our channel mascot, who we entitled Left Shark. He is this shark suit guy that Lego came out with, and he's just fun to put in different scenes and stuff like that. Just
because he's a shark suit.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's just kind of off the wall looking.
And like for those that can't see, like you have Brickhead.
Yeah. Yeah,
Instead of Pizza Hut.
exactly.
It's Brickhead.
Yeah, we have Brickhead.
Is that a Lego piece that's like comes from a Lego kit, or is that something that you had like custom made for the scene?
There's a company that goes to all these Lego shows that does like custom print on Lego.
Nice.
So that is a custom piece from, I believe it's Eclipse Graphics.
Okay.
And they go to a lot of the Lego shows, and they can't exactly put the actual name of the company on it.
Right. But they do the little Lego tie-in, and it's clearly Pizza Hut. There's no mistaking what that logo is supposed to be.
Exactly, like they have like Bricka-Cola instead of
my
Coca-Cola.
Yep.
And it was like Brixie instead of Pepsi, but it's you could definitely tell it's the Pepsi logo.
Yeah.
And stuff
Pepsi
like
logo.
that. So when we go to these shows, they just kind of always, hey, you want to check this out? Check this out. So I'm like, yeah. So we just start, we start putting in our
Kid in the
minds.
candy shop, right?
There was another company that's actually based out of Chicago that does the custom stuff. Citizen Brick. They actually did Amazon boxes last year, and it has it has the smiley face on the side, and
perfect.
it's got all the worn off tape and that you would have for boxes. So those are really fun, and we're actually trying to tie in and get out to actually like tour their shop while we're out there.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
It'd be really
You'd
cool.
have to have like a whole day just
Exactly.
Basically.
Right.
exploring all the things.
And then you have this big giant thing.
Yes, this is one of my favorite ones. Lego a few years ago came out with a pop-up storybook, but it was like I don't know, what was it? Jack and the Beanstalk and Little Red Riding Hood. I'm like, well,
That's nice and all.
That's nice and all. That's cutesy. So, but I took kind of what their design was and made my own pop-up book, which is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Because, of course, that's how we got to go.
Yeah,
course.
you gotta go.
So
spooky
I ended up
stories.
taking one of the stories out of the book and made a pop-up scene about it, which is...
That's insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's what the story is called Aaron Kelly's Bones,
Okay.
where a husband and wife, the husband dies, and the wife is trying to collect the insurance money from him. Well, he comes back from the dead and, just takes up residency back in their house. but in the meantime, she's dating this musician. And, after, a while, Aaron Kelly's, kind of deteriorating, right?
Sure.
So he's nothing but bones towards the end of the story. Well, he can't help but dance when the fiddle player plays the fiddle. So we have the music
Oh my
notes here.
gosh, yes.
Yep.
So we have the music notes representing that. And once he starts playing the fiddle, Aaron Kelly falls apart and his little bones. And all he has left is his bones. So she was able to put him back in the casket and put him back. And so,
Yeah.
and I went with the grayscales because
Yeah.
if you look at the illustrations that are in the book, it's all like kind of that gray
Scale,
Yeah.
gray
black and
dark
white
scale.
kinda, yeah.
So I went with that.
That's
And
awesome.
That's amazing.
And it goes, folds right up, like that.
Like that.
Yep.
That's so cool.
No instructions. Like,
no
kit.
instructions. Nope.
Yeah, that's just insane.
Nope. I just kind of ran with their idea a little bit and made my own.
Made it your own.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this is why you get nominated for awards.
Yeah, it just blows my mind.
Yeah,
so
and
cool.
like I said, we are like not the best ones, and so you gotta imagine the
real master builders out there.
the artistic ability that these people take a kid's toy and do these crazy
just
things.
insane stuff with
Yeah,
it.
really insane stuff.
Yeah.
So like me and my son knew that we weren't the best builders, but we would have brought like some flair to the show.
Yeah.
And
And-
have some fun.
Yeah,
And
and-
it's something that you can do like with your family.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we knew we probably would have gone out like first couple rounds, but after
okay.
after watching the show, I'm like, we could have hung along a lot
Yeah.
longer than what we thought we could have.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, these things blow my mind. That you can just do this without any instructions. Because even when I try to put together Lego sets, I have like the instructions in front of me. I'm like, okay,
Step one.
step one.
You look at it 12 times back and
Exactly,
forth.
like this is the Lego, right? Yeah, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay, try it. Nope, it was wrong. Like,
Exactly. And what's funny is that my older son, he's 16,
Yeah.
and he still can't follow the instructions either on Lego sets. And it's like he gets halfway through it, and he's like, "Oh man, I messed up on something." I'm like, you can make these awesome things because he's the one that did like the Freddy and
Okay.
the Jason. I'm like, dude, you could do that kind of stuff, but you can't follow
You
instructions.
can't follow step by step, brick by brick instructions.
he needs to just make his own. That's
Exactly.
the
Right?
only way to go about it.
Yeah.
So what is next for the Brickhead family?
What's next for the Brickhead family is we're just going to keep plugging along. We're at that, they say it takes about 10 years for a channel to really pop off, right? And we're at the halfway point now. So we're going to really push on our live streams to keep more interaction with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Because that's what we strive on when we go to these shows is, the interaction. And, I think that's what sets us apart from the rest of what
Yeah,
is
all the
offered out
people,
there.
the people part of it.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
And we're gonna still keep grinding on what we're doing. We're not changing too much. I do have plans with expanding Ghost Frickin' Talking more. Talking with Wolf Hollow. Well, they have so much awesome stuff in that
They
shop.
really do.
That we're
It's
gonna
like Halloween 24/7,
we're
365 in there.
yeah, we're going to do a segment on our show where they're gonna have one of these. They have a freaking human spine, right? So we're gonna talk about the how people collect body parts,
Right,
and
like,
stuff
yeah,
that.
like
So yeah,
how do you get into this?
Yeah, we're really looking forward to expanding that way, and we do have a show coming up at Wolf Hollow too, where we're gonna go in and show some of our like stuff we've caught while ghost hunting.
Yeah.
And explain. They're gonna have people come in. We're gonna explain some of the equipment and stuff like that.
That's so cool. When is that?
That is going to be March 28th.
Coming up.
Coming up super fast.
And they're gonna let me go in and investigate their shop the week before. So
Ooh.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
really
that's fun.
That'll
Exciting.
be exciting.
Yeah.
So where can people find you on all of these platforms.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
So here we go. Gotta tighten up. But yeah, we are on YouTube at the Brickhead Family. Really simple, and we've been out there long enough to where you start typing in the Brickhead and Brick H, and then boom, it comes up Brickhead. The Brickhead Family. So we're doing good that way. Ghost Freaking Talking is a little bit harder to find, but if you get to our Brickhead Family channel, it links right up to that. So,
cool.
but we are on Facebook as well. We do giveaways. We do Lego giveaways on our Facebook page, so if people want to go out and follow that. We do give out some awesome prizes, and we are also on what are we at? Twitch. We tried the Twitch first, but that's a totally different community.
Whole nother animal.
That's a whole different animal. But we do have a Twitch channel. We are on Twitter, Instagram. Our Instagram, we do a lot with our Instagram too. So if you guys want,
so a good place to plug in.
No, it's follow our daily stuff is a lot on Instagram. So, and we do have a merch shop, of course. So if you guys want to go to shop.spreadshirt / the Brickhead Family, you can buy an awesome Brickhead Family shirt, coffee cup. You bought a coffee cup. Yep. And then there you can find Ghost Freaking Talking gear there too.
Super cool. Thank you so much for coming out again and chatting with us.
Oh, thank you.
We will not lose this one.
Oh, all right. So you guys, you heard that, right?
It's going straight from the camera to Courtney's computer. It's like, I'm not even going to touch it.
All right. We're good now. All right. So I appreciate you guys having me back and talking about the craziness that we bring.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
We love it. It's
Very
so
cool.
much fun.
And the new stuff is really neat too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Yes, so guys, please go check them out because this is amazing. And they're so fun to watch, and it's just family friendly, and it's a really great time.
Yeah, and they're right in our own backyard.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah, it's even crazier to think about. So, well, thanks again, and thank you to all of our business sponsors and our backers that make content like this possible. It's because of their support that we're able to bring guys like Nick to come in and talk about the Brickhead Family and Ghost Freaking Talking and all the cool stuff that local Rockford people are doing out here in our community. And thank you for tuning in. And if you love local highlights like this one, definitely kind of on over to the website, rockfordbuzz.com, because we have a whole events calendar and we do a bunch of stories, and there's like 30 pieces of content that hit our site every single day about stuff that's happening that's all good, positive things going on right in your own backyard. So if you're looking for a one-stop shop for that, that's where you can go. And yeah, thanks again, Nick.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Rockford.
And as always, brick time is family time.
There you go.
Bye, Rockford.